Hey, what's up everyone? Jeff here, back with some more vinyl. I've got a large stack here of records that I've picked up recently, and this is only part of it. I'm going to shoot another video probably over the next few days with some more expensive records that I've picked up, but if you watched a few of my older videos, I mentioned that the store near me is selling records for 60 cents, you know, bargain bin type stuff. But I've just been finding cool things in there, even though, you know, you would expect them just to be So, you know, I keep going back, I keep getting more records, so that's where today's stack comes from. And I'm just going to go straight into this because these, I don't know how many records I have to show, but I have quite a few that I've picked up recently. So first, what you hear in the background, Bleached Black. This is an original press on Relativity. It's a promo too. It's stamped right there if you can see it. So I'm just starting my first listen right now. So far it sounds pretty okay, so I guess we'll see how it is. I also picked up Read My Lips by Tim Curry. I just finished up spinning this, and it has its moments. There are a few cool songs on this, so very cool to get that for 60 cents. Also got Give Me the Night by George Benson. You know, it's sleek and it's smooth, but it's still enjoyable in my opinion, so this was cool to get for 60 cents. Also got Magazine by Sherbert, or Sherbert by Magazine. Not entirely sure, but anyway, I picked this up for 60 cents. Don't really know anything about it, and I haven't listened to it yet, so we'll see how that turns out. I also got another copy of Welcome Back My Friends to the Show That Never Ends by ELP. I already have a copy of this one, but I couldn't really let this sit for 60 cents, and this might even be a cleaner copy than mine. So, very happy to get another copy of this one. Also picked up Indian Reservation by the Raiders. Haven't listened to this one yet, so I don't know really how it is. I picked up, this is Symphony No. 4 from Hugo Alfvén. Alfvén, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that fairly okay. Swedish classical music, and for me, just, there's so much I don't know what's in the water over in Sweden, but just, I feel like everything that comes out over there, I like. This is a brilliant piece of music, and I'm not a huge classical listener, you know, I don't know a whole lot about it, but this is just a really brooding, atmospheric work, in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for more of this guy's stuff, because this was really enjoyable for me. Also got Sun Goddess by Ramsey Lewis. This is a really good album. I'm surprised it's the first one I've picked up from him, but this was very, very cool to get for 60 cents. So, Sun Goddess by Ramsey Lewis. This one is really definitely worth checking out. What is this? Front and Back by the Crusaders, I think is what it's called. Images. No, it just says Front and Back. So it's called Images by the Crusaders. Haven't listened to it yet, so we'll see how that one is. Euphoria by Gato Barbieri. Haven't listened to this one yet either. Innovations by the Nova Saxophone Quartet. This is really, really killer. Just 4 saxophone players, and a lot of what they're doing is kind of classical type stuff. But they also, I'm looking here, they cover a Phil Woods song, you know, and he's a jazz player for the most part. So this is just really incredible. And I saw this and I just thought it was interesting, but I don't know how much this goes for, but if you see this cheap like I did, or even, you know, a little bit pricier, this is really worth picking up. This is a cool album for sure. Also got Sergio Mendes's Favorite Things. Kind of loungy for me, but pretty good. Very bossa nova is how I would describe this. So cool to get that. I also got Meet Danny Wilson. Don't really know anything about this actually. I'm not actually even sure what type of music this is, but it's on Virgin Records and it's really in great shape. So I figured that I would pick that up for 60 cents. Also got Prelude by Deodata. I've got, actually this is a gatefold, so I'll show that. I have one other album by Deodata, which I think it's called 2. I showed it in a previous video, and that album is great. So I picked this one up for 60 cents as well. It's on CTI. Love CTI. I've been kind of on a bit of a CTI kick lately, so this is really cool to get. Also got Saint Paradise. Don't know anything about this, haven't listened to it yet, so we'll see how this turns out. Love, Peace, and Happiness by the Chambers Brothers. Haven't spun this one yet either, but it was a double LP for 60 cents, so I figured I'd definitely give this a shot. So cool to get that one. I know I'm going to butcher this. It's Jazz Pa Svenska. I don't know. But it's a Swedish import, and, you know, the sleeve is kind of messed up, but it was 60 cents, and actually this sounds really good. So this was cool to get. Who is this? This is Jean Johansson and Svenska Folklatar. I know I'm not pronouncing either of those names right, but this was really cool to get, and it sounds great too. So very happy to add that to the collection. I also picked up Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds. Again, it's okay. It has a few good songs on it, but for the most part, it's not something I'm gonna take out again. So still cool to get it though. Let Go by the Charlie Byrd Quartet. This actually sounded really good. I mean, the sleeve is like torn apart there, but the record plays nicely, and the music is pretty good for the most part, so I was happy to find that one. Short Stories by John Anderson from Yes and Vangelis. John and Vangelis, I guess, is the name of the group here. This, you know, I know I listened to this when I was like a little kid, like, you know, 7 or 8 years old, just because my dad had it on CD, and there were a few songs I thought were cool, so I would listen to them. I really don't remember it too well, but I was so happy to find this for 60 cents on vinyl. So, Short Stories by John and Vangelis. Also got Hoodwinked by The Neighborhoods. Don't know anything about this. So, it looks like a punk album, but I'm not sure. So, we'll see how that one turns out. Metropolitan Suite by Synergy. I know I have one other group by one other album, sorry, by Synergy. So I figured I'd pick this up. I think it's like electronic music from the 80s. So we'll see how this turns out to be. I really want to get to spinning some of these, but I just haven't had a whole lot of time. So cool to get that one. Also picked up All American Alien Boy by Ian Hunter. There was a reason why I got this, and now I'm trying to remember why. Oh yeah, Jaco Pastorius on bass. So I had to pick this up. The musicians across the board: Ainsley Dunbar on drums, David Sanborn on alto saxophone. So I figured, and actually it looks like Freddie Mercury sings on this. So I had to pick it up, and I'll get to spinning this eventually, hopefully. What is it? This is red, so I got it for 60 cents. It's a 10-inch, what is it? Searching for Love by Spyro. It's a 10-inch single. It looks like it's red. It's like clubby type music, and it just, not for me, but I didn't really know what it was, and I figured for 60 cents, what the hell, it looks cool. So I don't know, I might sell this if it's worth something, and if not, you know, I'll just hang on to it. And, oh, this one was very cool to find. Dave Brubeck Quartet, Jazz, Red, Hot, and Cool on the Columbia 6i. Yeah, this is killer. The sleeves beat, but it plays nice. And last but not least, Getz and Gilberto on Verve. This is a Japanese press. So those are my 60-cent finds. I've got more records to show, but I will save those. So thank you for watching.